Alright. I think we are ready to get moving. So, yeah. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Stop moving! Man, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, NCSO7 here. Welcome back to some more Katamari Damacy reroll. We're gonna just roll some more stuff today. That's what we're doing. It's the name of the game. Yeah. Obviously I gotta make sure the audio's good, so, yeah. Let's make some coronavirus, why don't we? Okay, I guess we're doing something. I'm gonna lower the game volume a little bit. Oh snap, we already got a pretty big Katamari. Alright, we gotta get crowns and all that jazz. A likely person shows up. Alright, well, there's our first one. Oh, bud. Back to this. Oh, come on, man. Really? Well, if it disconnects, I'll just use the Joy-Cons. Oh, well. What's this music, though? It's, like, so depressing. But yeah, hopefully you all are doing well, today. Hopefully y'all are having fun. Oh my god, why can't you climb? Why are you so slippery, dude? I'll be very glad when we can move on to the later games and they are a lot more easy to control. Well, I mean, okay, I guess I don't think the music is super sad, but it's like, you know, still. Oh, that's not like they just give up on life. Yeah, again, I'm sorry, I'm making sure that the audio's good because, you know, I gotta make sure the... Oh my god, there's so many big motherfuckers. Out of the way. Alright, is it time to go downward? Downward and upward, and I miss almost every single one of those. Are you serious? You can't pick that up? It's bigger. Okay. There we go. Oh, man. Is that a present? Is that a present? Come on, let me get the present. My god. Alright, this is gonna be... It's annoying. my god, why is every single one of you bigger than me? It's either super small or it's like, gee. Finally, some stuff to really increase my size. Can't pick that up. I see one of you. Are you serious? Why? Dude, I can pick those up. Why am I not allowed to? That's what I mean. It's like the game's so stingy with it. I know one of them fell. Oh well. I do apologize, I'm not talking too much. I'll get talking a little bit later, I need to focus. Why? I ran his ass over. We're at 50, that's not too bad. So annoying when you want to like get these humans and you just wound them for some reason. I don't know why it does that. It's like, bro, I'm bigger than you. Like, you shouldn't be able to... Let's see if we can reach 70. That wouldn't be too bad. Actually, I don't know if we can. I don't know if there's enough of them left. Well, there's some men in black we can get. Why are men in black wearing crowns anyways? That's so weird, like you really think about it, like, why is that? Alright, I think we can, okay, great, we can go back here. Whoa, okay. You can't go up there, can you? So we're gonna have to have it be super big for that crown. Oh my. Wait a minute. There's a platform over this way, I think, right? I don't think so, but there is a another crown there. Stop ramming in the stuff. I end up complaining more about this game than I do actually praise it. Okay, I mean we could just leave it at the lucky number. I mean we could just we reached 70. So hold up. What is he doing? It was just like suspended in the air. Why do you get stuck on everything, dude? I mean, I guess it is realistic, because, you know... Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. Yeah. You did see more? Whatever. We did a good job at least. Oh, I didn't even test my chat. Damn. Oh yeah, another one of these scenes. These cutscenes are so superfluous. Like, they're kind of weird, but like, they feel very superfluous and don't really add much. I guess we should see what that present is, should we? Fine, I'll stick with the crown. Hmm. Alright, we need to make another star. And don't y'all worry. I have a post-it note with me. Once we get into the next one, I'm going to start talking about the first thing, because, you know, it would be kind of uninteresting to just see me play the game and just, you know, constantly complain, so, you know. It's worth talking about, you know. I like talking. I think, is this a new area? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright, 3 meters in, what is it? 11 minutes. But yeah, so the first thing, I actually only wrote down a couple things on my list, if I'm going to be completely honest. Are you serious? You can't even pick that up. It's going to be one of those sort of things. Oh my god, get out of the way. The first thing I wrote, and this is actually something I've wanted to talk about for quite a bit, actually, but haven't for whatever reason, is wearing glasses. Because, you know, as you all know, or maybe you can see it in here, maybe, hopefully, I wear glasses, because, you know, my eyesight, I'm not gonna say my eyesight without is completely terrible, but, like, I pretty much need it so I can see anything sharply, you know, but, like, one thing I've been asked sometimes is, why don't you wear contacts or something like that? I'm gonna be honest, like the whole thing of, like, glasses versus contacts. I'm gonna be honest, I'll tell you this, I've never worn contacts in my life. I'd honestly just rather just stick without my glasses the way that I am right now. Like, I can still... Ugh. Actually, I can't, like, okay, I can still get a decent idea. Like, I can see fine enough, but, like, especially, like, when I'm driving, I can't, like, I need these back on. I'm you know, I need my glasses, and I need my glasses. I'll talk about that some other time, but, oh, whoa, what the heck? The tree's raining dogs. That's weird. But, Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's is trying to get me. But, the thing with me and, like, contacts is that it's, like, the thing with me is that it's just, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit scared to, like, wear contacts, because I'm gonna be honest, putting stuff in my eyes just does not sound like a fun idea at all. It actually sounds like, I don't think it'd be very fun. Get out of my way, dude! Cleaning up some of the trash on the ground. But it's like, I don't really want to put stuff in my eye, because I'm scared of doing that. Like, maybe I sound like a pussy, but it's like, I don't know, man. I don't really want to put, like, things in my eyes. That just sounds painful. I'm sure it's not, but it's like, I don't know. If I even get close to putting something in my eye, it just shuts. The eye just closes. Okay, I actually need to be careful on this one because I believe this is actually one that I've failed before. Okay, I guess we can't pick up the chairs. But I don't know, like, I've never, like, the thing with glasses, the thing that is annoying about glasses is that, wearing glasses, like, sometimes, it's very difficult to clean the glasses because they get dirty, and my glasses in particular, I don't know how easily it gets on video, but, let's just say these things are dirty as hell most of the time. I don't clean them very regularly, to be fair. Like, I don't. I'm not the best at doing stuff like that. But also, like cleaning them is just a pain in the ass. Like, you get the, like, glasses cleaner, and then you, like, get all the other stuff, and it's like, it still doesn't really make that much of a difference. Why am I not going over this way? There's just one of those things where it's like, I don't like... Cleaning glasses can be kind of a pain, because, like, some glasses... Okay, I get it. I'm gonna have to change controllers, probably. I don't know why I'd be on low battery now all of a sudden. Did I even plug it in? I think I'm too far. I probably gotta get the... Get up. I'll probably have to pull the Joy-Cons out. It's fine. If it disconnects, it'll... Uh-oh. Careful. I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'm like... Cleaning glass is a pain, but, like, I don't do it that often, so it's not, like, a big deal. As long as I can see, like, a little bit more sharply, like, that's all that really matters, but... You know, that's probably not the best idea, but I don't know. That's why I kind of prefer wearing glasses, like... And I know it does, like, I know it super does make me look like a complete and utter nerd, but honestly, I'm fine with that in all honesty. Yeah, get in there. You were pushing me around earlier, and I don't appreciate that. Okay, we can get these guys. Yeah, I think after this, mission, I'm gonna go change the controllers, cause this thing ain't gonna last super long. Oh my god, just get through! Man! Does everything it can to, like... I really hate how the humans just bounce around. Like, get in this thing. Like, like, I'm way bigger than you. Like, just join the family. Yeah, the rabbit man. Get old Krusty's ass. Okay, we're about to... There we go. That actually was pretty easy. We need to see other areas we can go to that we can actually, like, really pick some stuff up. Also doesn't help when the camera just... Wait, can we go up this way? Oh, it's Armageddon. It's Armageddon. But yeah, that's how I feel with wearing glasses. I'm just not I just prefer to wear them. I know it does make me look nerdy, but you know what? Then I don't have to really say anything about it. Like, I don't have to tell people stuff. Like, they can already, like, look at my face and be like, yeah, I know you for a fact that you watch anime and shit. Like, I don't need to say it. You know what, though? It isn't you know what, though? And maybe I am stroking my own ego a little much here, but at least it's not as apparent. I feel like it's less apparent with me than with other people. I don't know. You know, I'm just having this casual conversation about, like, you know, wearing glasses and all that stuff, and we're kind of causing, like, some, like, pretty bad things to happen, you know, like... and I want to pick up even... we're at 4 meters. Yeah, this is like the part where the game gets fun. I haven't been complaining near as much because, you know, that shit dealt with. But I like glasses. I like them. Maybe sometime soon. I've kind of thought about getting a new pair of glasses. It's also one of those things where, like, I've also been thinking of getting, like, a new pair of shoes because the shoes that I do currently have, like, the soles inside of it are ripping up. And it's like, I'm like, I have Kohl's gift cards that, like, I've had for, like, a year and some change. Because I got them as a gift, and I don't really go to Kohl's very often. And it's like, I could, like, go get myself, like, some shoes from there, but it's like, I still haven't done that. Maybe I'll get myself a new pair of glasses sometime soon. I don't know when, but, you know. Can we go through here? I'm not gonna bother with it. Now, I was a little bit worried because, like, you know, going into, like, the gas station, like, I know, like, in GTA, you drive into the gas station and you blow up. Like, I don't really want to do that. I don't want to blow up. Damn. Hey, man. God, I thought the flag would, like... Can we pull up the trees, though? Oh, yeah, dude. Wait, no? Can we pull up... Some things are just too... Some things in this game are just so stingy, I swear. But we can definitely clean up this area, though. Oh, without a doubt. Let's go. Come on, stop ramming into shit. Let's reach 5 meters. Yeah. If you guys think this is wild, wait until the final stage. Oh my god. It's like really struggling to go through there. I don't know, but, you know, I don't know. Oh my god, these trees are like dicks. I picked up the swan boat at least. I feel like I'm bigger than the trees, but it's like, it still won't let me pick them up. Trees are such a bitch, I swear. Alright. I'd say we did pretty well, actually. Okay, we hit it fast, at least. Alright. And we got that as well. Nice. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go change these controls. I need to make sure these are fine. This thing's about to die. Oh my god, I don't even use these Joy-Cons much at all, unless I'm like... Unless I'm in handheld mode. I gotta use them like each. These things are tiny, man. Oh yeah, this is for the, that's for multiplayer. I didn't show that off. Yeah, that mushroom's for multiplayer. Let's make Pisces. Hopefully I can play decently well with the Joy-Cons. We'll see how it goes. So this is one where we gotta find a bunch of fish. What the hell? That's 6 minutes. What? Look at this douche. What is this song, dude? It's such a different song. I don't really have much else to say regarding the glasses versus contact stuff, but oof, this does not feel great. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember this for next time I play this. I need to make sure I have my controllers charged. Look, okay, I can't complain too much because the Pro Controller for Switch is actually really good at staying charged. It's just the worst possible timing for it. I will say, like, I feel like this game had the best music. I don't know, like, I've played, like, I did play Once Upon a Katamari. I beat, like I mentioned in the previous stream, I beat that relatively recently. Can I get up at all? I feel like the music in this game is just better. The music in this game, in just my opinion, is more memorable. And even, like, We Love Katamari, like, I've been playing the reroll of that. And don't worry, I'll get to those games later down the line this year, you know. We'll get to them pretty soon. There's so many games I want to play through, dude. I've also been considering, one of the games I got for Christmas is, the Silent Hill 2 remake. And I kind of want to play that as well. I actually am thinking of playing that game specifically on stream because I think it'd be more fun to watch me play like a horror game. Because, you know, I can be jumpy sometimes, and I think it'd be a fun game to play. And, you know, if I really enjoy that, I wouldn't mind playing the Silent Hill game that came out last year. That I think it was Silent Hill F, I think it was. I wouldn't mind playing that too. It's got like the children from like Five Nights at Freddy's singing the like when you get the 6 AM, they go yay. That's the children that are singing the song right now. And speaking of which, I need to play Five Nights at Freddy's 3. I will get to Five Nights at Freddy's 3 probably in March. I'm thinking of playing it then. But yeah, I will get to Five Nights at Freddy's 3 soon. I do want to play that game. I also wouldn't even mind playing like Security Breach, just because, you know, that game's kind of like weird. And then also Secret of the Mimic. Maybe I could stream Secret of the Mimic. That'd be fun. I know we're supposed to be catching, what is it? Can you not get stuck so easily, please? The flags too! Why are you... Flags, you should just be able to go right through them. This music is really good, though. Man, whoever was in the freaking studio, they had one. It's like, okay, like all we need is like a song for rolling up like fish. They absolutely made the craziest song ever. seconds. Like, don't do anything crazy. Haha, bet. Good, though, because I like games with good soundtracks, because, you know, it's something I'll probably listen to when I'm not playing the game. I hate the fucking slipperiness of this game. I'm gonna stop bitching so much about it, but it's like, my goodness, I'm really annoyed with some of it. I know we're not getting fish, but, you know, it's important to build ourselves up, you know? Come on, why can't you get through there? It's so stingy, man. Alright, it's time to collect some fish. You know, it's been way too long. I don't know how many you need to do, like, really well. But see, now that we've done... Oh, we've gotten ourselves much bigger. Now we can really max ourselves out and get ourselves some really good stuff. Wait, why are there, like, doves coming out of me? What, or wait, are those fish? Are those seals? Oh shit, there's not even much time left. I forgot it was only like 6 minutes for this one. I got so lost, dude. I wouldn't mind getting 100. If I can, like, move properly. Alright, we hit 100. God, stop. What the hell? Oh, there's an entire area right here I missed. Yeah, there we go. I want that. Alright. Let's go. Not bad at all if I do say so myself. Let's see what our asshole dad thinks. Fine. I guess it could have. So it was like 71%. It wasn't even that bad. Oh, we're gonna get this shit again. Yeah, just skip it. It's not even, like, interesting. Only... Alright, let's go. I'll probably only, like, skip those kind of scenes. Alright, well, let's go make another star. The world. 6 meters. That's gonna be... Oh, 12 minutes. It's gonna be a big one this time. Let's go. Oh my god, I forgot this. Hold up. Whoa, whoa. He's like, no! Why'd you, what are you doing? Why'd you go so off course? I didn't even do that. You're not gonna run over them, are you? Alright, let's... Oh, we got some stuff under there. Underwear? Haha, I said underwear. I'm so clever with my stuff. Is that penguin, like, scaring that dude? Okay, but low-key, there's a lot of things that are way bigger than me right now, and, like, I don't like that. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it's not terrible with the Joy-Cons, but it's like, it's less than ideal. I don't know, okay, the Joy-Cons are fine, but it's like, the problem is, I don't want to use them, like, the Pro Controller is so much better, dude. Can we pick these up? Yes, we can. Is that the... No, that's not the present. Can't even get on it. Why are we so small? We're 1 meter, but I feel like we're really not much bigger. Let's just try and find a different area to go around. And can we go up here? Nope. Ooh, that is heavily pixelated. Wait, what the hell is the music playing right now? Okay, I'm sorry, what is the music? Why is it why is it the level finish theme? That's so weird. Alright, well, we made ourselves... Oh, here we go. Alright, this is the moment of truth. Never mind. You know, but you know, it's pretty sad because when, I'm better at picking up girls in this game than I am in real life. You know, that's pretty depressing, honestly. I shouldn't have said that. Well, oh well. This music is just trippy as hell. I don't even know what I'm listening to. Can you get in there? Can you get in there? Okay, I guess it's just forcing me out of it. I don't think this game... I don't think this game is the most nice when it comes to letting you in anywhere. But we're not doing too bad. We'll be fine. But it's just like, you know... I want to be able to really... Like, I need to get... I'm trying to get that queso build, you know? Oh my... Alright, well, we're gonna... It's gonna be a long time before we can go in there, I guess. Alright. What to do? I hate having to stun the humans and then pick them up. It's so annoying because they bounce around all over the place like a freaking pinball. I guess what this game feels like sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I feel like I'm the pinball and the machine and I'm just getting batted around. Like it's like hitting the bumper. And then the game does bullshit like that where it just glitches you and it just makes you lose shit. It's so annoying. See, this is why I want to get that queso physique, because... Well, we can go there. Oh, shit. Get out of the way, man. Go. Jeez. Can we go up here? We can make it up here, and, oh, it's time to... Alright, well, yeah, happy graduation. Happy graduation day, you know. I don't actually know what's even happening. It looks... Well, school grounds, and are you serious? I can't even pick that up. I don't think I can... I don't know if I can pick that up. Well, wait. We can go the other way. Let's try... Alright, let's see. Pull yourself up. And we'll be able to get more stuff this way. I should hit 4 meters in like 5 seconds. Not even 5 seconds. Good. This music is so trippy. I don't know what it is. Yeah, you can definitely tell this is one of the biggest ones we've made. Oh, okay. There's also some performance issues too. I am playing this on Nintendo Switch, so that is a possibility. I don't know if the other versions of this game actually run at 60 FPS or not. But yeesh. There's the performance hiccup with this one. I don't remember their bit. Like, I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's like, you know, I just thought it was interesting to mention. Okay, there's a WWE boxing match happening. Let's just take that. Are you serious? You know what? Get in there and deal with these guys. Okay, never mind. It's just gonna go right above them for some reason. Come on, get through, man. And even after all that, I still can't pick these stupid trees up. This is it. Now we can... Now we'll reach 6 meters. Come on. There we go. That's not... That is more... That's more like it. Alright. Can we pick up these trees now? Really? It's that stingy? Trees are a pain in the ass. Fine, I guess we aren't gonna pick that up. Oh, here we go. I can't pick the police officers up because I just... Come Come on, don't fall! You bastard! Come on. There we go. Actually, why does that look like the Peacock logo? Dang, this game predicted Peacock for the streaming service? Not, huh? Can you please go up? My God, why are you so stingy? Oh God, come on. There's like an entire area of things right here. Oh, I could finally start getting some of these trees picked up. Oh, the police shoot at you, but it's like, it doesn't do anything. But, oh God, I'd like to reach 9 meters. Are we gonna do that? Oh God, okay we did. Just barely, though. Okay. I will take that. 9 meters is pretty good. Thank you. Alright. Alright. Uh-oh. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna actually refill my coffee and then we'll get on to the next one. So I'll be back in just a moment. I've returned. I have returned to build more things. We got a lot of different ones. I guess let's make Taurus. Oh, it's this one. Oh, I forgot it. So this is one that is, let's just say interesting. Something that I think that you're gonna see. You're gonna see. So, they want a cow. We want a cow. Just a cow. We can only roll up one cow, and when we roll up the cow, we will instantly, it's gonna instantly end it for us. So, you can technically beat this one extremely quickly, but if you know you want to actually, like, do somewhat well, this is one of those stages that's not one of the better ones. Why could I pick her up and no one else? And it's like kind of annoying because like you see those things right there. I think even that would count. Like it's not one of the better. You gotta be careful. You know, the slippery controls of this game makes it very difficult. So we're gonna see how well I can do and see if I can keep the momentum going for just long enough to even like a milk carton. We have 9 minutes. Stop spreading all out. I want to try and get like a good cow. That's what I want to do. And like, to do that, we're gonna need to get ourselves some. Just gonna take it slow and steady. Don't fall. Okay, thanks for the boost. Whoever did that, thank you for the boost. No. 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 Okay, that's a shame. God, stop bouncing me everywhere. This is nasty. The bigger you get, the harder it gets. Can't take any of them. I take one of them. This is a difficult one in all honesty. And everything is in your way. That's it. And this is what happens. It immediately ends. It was a sign of a cow. I didn't even know. Well, that's what you're getting. This is one thing that I think later games did a better job of, where you can get where it'll give you the option every time you finish. Okay, just skip that stupid cutscene. Every time you finish a mission, it'll give you an option if you want to like complete the mission or if you want to roll it back and do it one more time, which I appreciate that with later games. This game, I was like, but it's only one of the only ones where they do something like that, so you know. Okay, I don't even know what he's going on about. But, you know, I have another thing written on this post-it note that I really should talk about because, you know, I think it's kind of interesting. Okay. So, we gotta get a bunch of twins in 11 minutes. Okay. 11 minutes should be giving me enough time to talk about some of the stuff. So, the other thing I wrote down is substitute teachers and some of my experiences with them. I know I was like, oh, we're talking about like classes, and then we're gonna talk about like freaking substitute teachers. I want to talk about like, because I'm pretty sure everybody here who's watching this has had some substitute teachers in their life, and how the class is can sometimes be crazy. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you won't think too much of it, and then sometimes there'll be times where you'll have a substitute teacher, and the entire class is basically just Animal House, where it's like complete anarchy, you know? Okay, I guess we can't get up there. But I wanted to talk about, like, my worst, like, the worst, like, not like the worst substitute teachers I've had, but, like, the worst days I've had with substitute teachers where, like, it's complete and utter anarchy. Like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm thinking. Are you serious? God damn it. But, yeah, I want to talk about it because I think it's kind of fun. Because you get some stories, because, like, you know, with substitute teachers in school, stuff like that, it can be very hit or miss what happens. You know, sometimes it's pretty innocuous and doesn't really mean much, and then there's times where it's absolutely ridiculous. So, I want to talk about some of my experiences. My first experiences actually come from 6th grade. I remember, in my 6th grade science class, we had a sub, and we were taking a quiz that day, and I think some kids were, like, snickering and all that jazz. Like, I mean, it was, like, yeah, you shouldn't be talking during a quiz and stuff like that, but, I mean, we're dumb, we're dumb 6th graders, like, you know? It's nothing, like, super serious. It's pretty, like, I'm pretty sure it was probably, I mean, I didn't engage in any of it. I do want to preface, I didn't engage with this kind of any of this behavior, but, yeah, but it was, like, something where, like, it was pretty innocuous, I would say. Like, it didn't seem too bad. The next day, this teacher must have just, like, I'm assuming this teacher, like, freaking wrote us up. And I'll tell you this, if you're snitching on kids, like, you deserve to get your ass beat. I'm not even, like, bullshitting around. Like, you're really gonna, like, snitch on some kids just because they were snickering a bit during a quiz? Dude, the next day, our science teacher literally spent the entire class, not just like a little bit, the entire class, like, yelling at us, like, acting like we were the worst fucking thing ever. We're the worst thing since acting like we're the worst thing that's happened to the world since Al-Qaeda. Like, absolutely ridiculous. And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. Everybody, not just the people that that were snickering and causing, like, the noise and all that stuff. Everybody had to write a fucking, like, pitiful ass sorry letter to the sub. Like, she was like, you all are gonna write, like, a sorry letter to him for that day. Like, everybody, even the people who didn't do anything. And I'll tell you this right now, like, back then, I'm just gonna say this, I was a pretty naive child back then. Back in, like, especially middle school, I really didn't know any better, if I'm being honest. Like, I was still kind of like, well, that doesn't really make any sense. But I'll tell you this, if this happened nowadays, your boy wouldn't be writing a letter at all, because I didn't engage in any of that shit, and it's like, well, okay, technically, it's not my fault at all. I didn't have anything to do with this. It was just so ridiculous because they were like, it was really ridiculous. And honestly, from that point on, I kind of didn't like the teacher that much, in all honesty. Honestly, she was kind of in the first place, but I didn't appreciate that. I don't know, like, it wasn't even that bad. And there was another time in 6th grade as well, what is it? We had, hold up, I want to get these guys. There was another time, this was in my social studies class, and, we had a sub, and, like, it was like it wasn't even like a quiz or anything like that, like, we were just working and stuff like that, but I guess some of us weren't, like, working, like, as much as I guess we should have. Like, it seemed fine. In fact, like, I mean, I was a little nervous about what it would be like the next day. Oh my god. I just gotta tell you this. My social studies teacher in 6th grade, I'm gonna be honest, she wasn't really that great. I'm gonna be honest, she was not one of my favorite teachers. I think looking back was honestly, she was kinda, I don't think she was the best. Dude, she was yelling at us like we were the worst things ever too. It's so funny because it's like on these sub days, we weren't honestly even, like, looking back on it, we weren't even that bad. It was not Animal House. Like, it wasn't honestly even close to that bad. Like, it was like we were just like, it was just a thing, like, we were dumb kids. Like, you know, like, it wasn't even anything like super serious, but some of these people were just so ridiculous. I just, they just yelled at us like we were the worst thing ever. And I'll tell you this, I especially do not like getting yelled at. I don't like being yelled at, especially for shit I didn't do. Dude, I got yelled at I got hoed by my teachers so much back in the day. I hated it. I really hated it. I would always dread going to class, like, that day. And it's like, because I didn't want to be yelled at. Because it was always one of those things where they would yell at the entire class. Quintuplets are not the same thing. Quintuplets? The quintessential quintuplets? I didn't know they were in this game. But it was like, I don't like being yelled at. Like, for shit I don't do. Just because other kids were, like, being kids. Like, I'm not even looking at it now. It's like, they weren't even that bad. We weren't that bad, but they would yell at us like we were, like, they'd yell at us as if we were, like, doing pot during class. When we weren't. At least not that time. No, it's never happened. I'll tell I didn't... My school wasn't that rough. Oh. But then again, I don't know what's more rough. These substitute teachers that were snitching on us, or the fact that we're kind of rolling up all this crap in the school right now. Wait, there was one there. It has to count as a pair, right? No? Oh, okay. But yeah, those were like two situations in middle, like, or in 6th grade. There was another one in 7th grade, social studies, 7th grade social studies. Are you serious? Come on, man. You can get through there. Actually, we should probably get to... What are you stuck on? Jesus. Getting frustrated. This is really annoying. Why am I, like... It feels like it can't move at all. I don't know what the King of Cosmos is trying to say, but it's like, this is kind of weird. But I don't like that. I don't like when, like, teachers yell, but in, Jesus Christ. There's definitely some in here that we need to get. But like in 7th grade, my social studies, I'll tell you this, my 7th grade social studies class, they weren't the worst class I've had, but they were definitely not great. I'll put it that way. And we had a sub one time, and I will say this, I was giving the benefit of the doubt before. There was this 7th grade class with this substitute teacher. I'm not gonna lie to you, we were pretty fucking bad. Well, they were. I didn't do anything. I just sat there and like had my lips sealed, nerve-wracking the whole time, and it was not great. Like, we were pretty loud and disruptive, in all honesty. And one girl, I think like one of the guys was like being like annoying this girl. And this girl just finally, like, and she wasn't, like, she wasn't a bad kid or anything like that, but, like, she did, like, kind of snap at him in, like, front of everybody and was like, you, like, need to get the fuck out of here or something like that. Like, she said the fuck word, you know? But it's like, I knew she wasn't, like, she wasn't a bad student, but I think can we get up there or no? I don't think we can. But, we were pretty loud and disruptive, which was like, you know. And I think the sub that we had that day was definitely not what I would consider to be, like, I don't think he was really prepared to deal with, like, kids. And, like, he, like we were kind of, like, loud. We were, like, all kind of talking like this, like, at my, like, the way I'm talking right now, and he would just be like, oh, can you calm my quiet down a little bit? Like, he would just sit at the desk and just read, like, and I'll say this, like, he didn't really talk very much, but I will tell you this, the next day, I've certainly found out that he could certainly write a whole lot, because he wrote us up such a long, like, paper, like, he literally made it like a 500 word and MLA formatted. Are we fine on this? Okay, we're fine. I didn't know if it. I thought it was big. How did we do? I'll get back to it in a second. Okay, good. But this dude, no bullshit. He wrote us up like a fucking Jesus, man. He wrote us up like a 500 word MLA formatted essay with a works cited page. Dude had dude literally like for how little this dude talked, he certainly knows how to fucking type. Cause Jesus, this man wrote so much. And I'll tell you this, like the next day, that teacher of ours was furious as hell. I do feel a little bad because I think she was even called into, like, the office to, like, in the sort of sense of, yeah, your kids are, like, fucking ridiculous. And she was so mad. She spent the whole day, the whole class just yelling at us for our existence and all that jazz. Jesus. Like, it was bad. It was very bad. Like, she was yelling at us and all that jazz, and it's like, you know. Oh, it's another one of these, just like the cow one. I might just breeze through this one, in all honesty. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. But it was just one of those things where it's just like, I hated that shit. I hate getting yelled at. I don't like being yelled at, especially, again, for shit I didn't do. Why not just collect as many bears as possible instead of, like, this shit? It doesn't make any sense. So I'll try to be careful about this. Yeah, look at that. Bear sign. That would be the death of us. No, okay, I couldn't roll it over. One of the only times that I'm happy that I couldn't roll anything over. Oh my god. Get out of the fucking way, dude! God! This stupid car just doesn't, like, move. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was not good at all. And but I'm saving the best one for last. This was in my sophomore year of high school. Why do you go after me? He literally like turned to hit me. Dude, just go for it. I don't care. I hate these ones so much. They're so stupid. They don't give you like any chance. I didn't even want to do that. Whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be super small. I don't really care though. It's gonna be another one of these. Yeah, we can just skip that. But it was just one of those things where, like, okay, sophomore year of English 2. Now, the way my, like, school was set up is as, like, every semester was divided into 2 halves. So it was basically 2 quarters of a full school year that I would have, this class. And I'll tell you this, the first quarter I had, English 2. So, like, the first, like, 2-ish months of the school year that, like, half of that class, the first half of me having that class. Oh, my lord. I'll tell you this, that class was probably the worst class I've had. Like, I've had classes where there's, like, rowdy kids and all that jazz, but I think my sophomore English 2 class for the first quarter was absolutely the worst. The class that I had. That right there was a class that had some absolute anarchists. It was bad, and there was one day, I will never forget it. Okay, we need to make a 12-meter. Ooh, 18 minutes. Okay, this might be the last one. No, I think this will be the last one we'll do for today. But, good lord, dude. I'll tell you this. The day we had this sub, I'll never forget it. It really was Animal House. I'm not even kidding you. Like, it was just absolutely ridiculous. It was so bad. I feel bad for this sub because I don't think he was even close to ready for how bad we were. And honestly, the fact that people probably will say, like, there's probably people that are gonna say, like, that like, these aren't that bad, makes me worry even more. But, like, man, the day we had, like, we were so bad. Like, I was just sitting there the whole time just, like, twiddling my thumbs, like, just waiting for it to end. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, there were, like, some kids in that class that I will say were absolutely disrespectful. Like, they were, it was, like, they were just chaos incarnated. Like, it was, ooh, whoa, what's this? Okay, I don't really know what the point of that divot was, but whatever. My god, we were so bad. It was very loud in the classroom, and and there were some kids that, like, they were completely and utter chaos, like, completely unfiltered. Like, you think that I'm unfiltered right now? Like, Jesus, man, these kids had less filters than a broken coffee machine. Man, they were, like, saying stuff like, oh, man, like, we'll go after class. They were saying this to the fucking substitute teacher, too. Like, we'll get, like, they were roasting him. Like, I don't think it was, like, super serious, but it was, like, they were roasting his ass. Oh, my lord. It was pretty bad. Like, they were straight up violating the fucking substitute teacher, and he was just sitting there, like, he didn't know what to do. Like, I think he really did just give up eventually. Like, there's no saving us, you know. I knew we were gonna get it bad the next day, and the next day, oh my god, I'll tell you this: she did not yell. She did not yell at us. But she was so fucking bitter. Like, I think if she was so fucking bitter. I will say this. If there wasn't a rule about putting hands on students, she would have beat the fuck. She put, like, she knew, like, the sub did, I guess, detail who the actual worst, the actual absolute worst students were. She put all of them at their own table. I honestly think if the school didn't have a rule about putting hands on the students, she would have beat the fucking shit out of them. I have no doubt in my mind. And she was like a white woman. Like, she wasn't like she wasn't like super buff, but I think she would have beat the fucking I have a very big suspicion that she would have beat the fucking shit out of them. Oh my god. It was really bad. That class was awful. But, you know, I've heard stories on, like, YouTube and stuff like that, and I have come to the realization, well, I'm about to come to the realization that we're not fucking getting anywhere right now with what we're getting. But I will say, like, based on the stories that I've heard online, I think what I've gone through isn't even, like, oh, I'm such an idiot. Why did I go this way? Jesus, man, I'm such a dumbass. Can you get out of the way? Can you get out of the way? Freaking T-Bone from Clifford the Big Red Dog? Like, get out of my way. I'm trying to build myself up. It was bad. We were, oh, I thought he was gonna show a cutscene or something like that. Because I know there was an area that before that, once we got like 45 centimeters, we can go further. It was pretty bad. And I will say this, like, I could never be a substitute teacher. Like, the thing with me, and, like, if I had to be a substitute teacher, I think one thing I would try to do is, like, you gotta establish some authority. I think part of some of the issues, like with the 7th grade social studies class and the, like, the sophomore, like, English 2 class, One thing I've kind of really understood is that these, they don't establish any sort of authority. And that is difficult to do, especially because, like, if you don't know what students, like, what class you're in or what students you have. But, like, the way I kind of see it is that, like, if it is one of those things where I'm teaching a class, if I'm a substitute teacher, I honestly, like, okay, if I was a substitute teacher, what I would do, like, say, like, I have an hour-long class, I would just I would make them shut the fuck up. I'd have to have a little base in myself, introduce myself, introduce what, like, you gotta do and stuff like that for the day, and very brief. It wouldn't even be, like, 5 minutes. It wouldn't even be 5 minutes. I would just tell them, like, hey, this is what your teacher instructs you to do. This stuff's in Google Classroom. If you have any questions, don't ask me because I don't know any of this stuff. And I'd even be so willing and be like, if you want, like, you don't have to work. Like, as long as you get it done, that's kind of what matters. And it's like, if you want to even, like, just, like, move seats and chop it up with your friends, I'm fine with that. As long as you guys do not get too rowdy or too loud, honestly, I'm fine with you. Get out of the way! God! You fucking bastard. Okay, we need to really get out of this area, but I don't even know a way out. Everything blocks me. This is annoying. Why am I spinning all over the place? I do feel like my controls are being a bit wonky. Here we go. Can I not go underneath? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop humping. Jeez. God, I hate when everything is bigger than you. Dude. Wow, they really limit you in this area. I'm sorry I complain. So I do apologize. It's not the most fun thing to listen to me complain all the time. It's just so annoying. They, like, do everything to make this hard. Jesus. I'm not even at 1 meter. The thing is, though, is that once we reach, like, 6 meters, we're going to be building up so quickly that it's, like, it will be fine. But it's like, my god, they're not really throwing anything for me to, like... Anytime I try to go anywhere, it's like, I always lose things. It's not the biggest issue, it's a little annoying, but... You know, you gotta establish some authority, you know? You can't, like, let the kids walk all over you. Because, like, you can't be too soft and be a teacher. Because it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work out at all. You need to have... Oh my god, I'm out of control. That sign is not good at all. Oh my god, it's like you're on ice in this game. Like, you move like lightning fast. And it's like, you can't stop yourself. We finally reached a meter. I feel like I'm on Casino Night Zone from Sonic 2, where it's like, I'm hitting the bumpers constantly. That's what I feel like right now. This is very slippery. I will say this, it's going to be way better when we get to the next game. Like, once we get to We Love Katamari, I still need to beat that game, but, like, once I do get to streaming that game, it will be so nice to not have to worry about, like, shit like this, where it's like, you're constantly just going, can I not go there? Just roll up, you stupid... Okay, I'm gonna assume I can. Come on! Come on! I'm gonna get affected at this rate. Well, it doesn't matter. That's the thing. This game is making me really fucking mad. It's too slippery. Like, you're just lightning speeds. It's like ridiculous. Like, come on! Come on! I'm getting really fucking mad. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm not even at 1.5 meters, dude. Come on. I'm getting mad. I'm getting really fucking mad. This is ridiculous. They're giving me almost nothing to do to get bigger. I'm starting to really crash out. This game in particular is really annoying me. Stop hitting everything, dude. Knock it off. Is there anything that I can really roll up that can make me bigger? Come on. I'm gonna try to not get mad anymore. I'm not doing very well on this, and I wouldn't be surprised if I have to do this again. Jesus, why is everything in the way, dude? Dude, why are you there? Okay, we're about to hit 2 meters, which isn't too bad. There we go. It's just a matter of getting through the cliff of... Once you can be bigger than most of everything else, then it's not too bad. It's just getting through that cliff is just such a pain sometimes. But like, you see, we are now... Oh my god. We are getting much bigger now, and we are doing a much better job at actually picking up stuff. Dang, I got that saxophone solo. Here we go. See, it took us like forever to make like 1 meter, and now it's like going from 2 meters to 3 meters was like a lot faster. But I am a little worried because we do need to actually really move because we don't have that much time. Okay, here we go. Now I feel way better now. Oh my god. Never mind. It just seems like the game is just... Alright. I don't know. Oh, shit. I didn't see that. I haven't been looking at my phone much. Sorry, I'd have to take a drink. So glad that we're now finally at a point where I can actually really cause some damage. Oh, there is an area up there, but we'll go there later. Let's try and collect a little bit more, that way we can have as much as we can going up that way. Oh, it could go that way too. Oh, it looks like it's like a construction site. So you gotta have construction everywhere nowadays. I don't want to complain. I'll complain about that some other time. There's so much construction around me where I live. Like, oh wait, is this the? Alright. Uh-oh. Oh no. Can we even get out? Okay. We're good now. Satamam. Just called Mountain Mans. Everything has like a name as well, which I think is kind of cool. Like, you know. You're starting to see how like all these different areas connect to each other. Now we can really just, like... Look at that. We are just, like, rising up those ranks like it's nothing. Look at that. Nice. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, I would also like a bigger Katamari too. I wish that it was, you know what I would really like with Katamari is if they, like, just allowed you to just roll around as much as you want. Like, just have, like, a free roll mode or something like that. Maybe it is in some of the games, but I would just love to, like, just give me the, like, don't give me the time limit. Oh yeah, also when the Katamari really starts to get big, it takes longer for you to, jump around it, which I think is kind of cool. But give, like, a free roll mode where you can, like, roll as long as you want, and, like, I think that'd be cool, honestly. Whoa, okay, the game's definitely... It might be the Joy-Cons. I think the Joy-Cons are having some... They're... Come on. I think the Joy-Cons are having a little bit of a problem, because they were not moving the way that they should have been. At least the way I think they should have been moving. It'd be very nice to start plucking these houses. I think we might have finally gotten to the point where we can actually pick up the houses, which is cool. This is where, like, it gets just ridiculous. But I'd like a free roll mode in, like, one of these games where you can, like, no time limit, and it's like you can just kind of roll as much as you want. I think that'd be a really cool idea, like, do it in the next game. Or maybe it is in the games and I don't know where they are. I'm too stupid to find it. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I think it'd be a cool idea. But anyways, to wrap up what I was saying before about, like, the whole substitute teacher thing before I really started crashing out. Yeah, it is one of those things where it's just like, I do think that, like, if you want to be a substitute teacher, I think if you want to be a teacher in general, you can't be too soft. You need to be, especially in, like, this day and age with, like, all these Gen Alpha kids and, like, how poor attention spans are these days. Which I can't really say too much about it because my attention span is terrible too. But it's like, I do think, like, especially in this day and age, like, you need to be, like, you need to have some authority. I'm not saying you need to be this dictator, because Lord knows we do not need another dictator-like teacher. I think that's not really good for anybody in the situation. But I do think you need to have some authority in, the class. You need to have a good way to get a grasp on kids. And to be fair, you are going to always have, like, those classes that are impossible to deal with. They're going to just be, they are just ridiculous. But, you know, you got to have some good authority and stuff like that. But it's like, and I think, like, when a substitute teacher, because kids are already going to they're not going to treat you with respect. Like, it's even harder to get that. But, you know, that's just how I think. But yeah, those were some of my, like, crazy experiences with substitute teachers. I do not miss those days, but, like, I don't know. I don't miss those days. Oh snap! It's starting to get all white. We got double what we were supposed to get. All right, yeah, it's fading. We're not. Yep, it's fading. Oh, really? I bet if I hit 25 meters, it would have done it. Alright, it's time to release that into the sky. Nice. Yeah, I don't miss having to deal with substitute teachers. Okay. Alright, well, I think I'm going to wrap it up for today. I'm just going to take a look. I just want to see what else there is. Okay, but I'll head back. Yeah, anyways, I think that's it for today's stream. We made some pretty good progress, but yeah, so thank you all for watching, whether you're watching on Twitch or on the VOD channel on YouTube. I do apologize, I get so mad in this game. The slipperiness of this game really pisses me off. I'm dead serious. Like, it really annoys me, but once we get to the next game, it won't be as much of an issue anymore, but Jesus, I might have been too loud. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Hope you enjoyed like some of the stories I told. I like telling some stories. Tomorrow I will be streaming Persona 5 Royal part whatever I'm on. I will be streaming that tomorrow. I don't know what streams are going to be like next week because next week Monday is the day that I'm going to be moving out of this place. I have no clue how streams are going to be. It's going to be a real adjustment, but I'll probably have the next part of Katamari out next week, possibly the last part out next week, and I'll maybe get another part of LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 out as well, if Jackson doesn't have it too bad with jury duty. But yeah, anyways, I'm dragging on at this point. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for supporting me. If you're still watching this, let me know in the comments if you guys have any like crazy experiences with substitute teachers. Maybe I can talk about more school stuff. I've talked about school stuff in other streams before. Like I talk about like subjects and stuff like that in my Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe stream, but I digress. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out and take care, everybody.